What's up, Gemini? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out the channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions, guys. In my sessions, I use channeling and tarot with universal law of assumption, manifesting and mindset to actually look into your situation with your specific person or some unconscious patterns you have in your love life and help you actually break them, shift dynamics and actually manifest what you want. So if that is something that you would like, then you can book in with me. If you're looking for like a more traditional reader or a psychic, or you just want some quick answers, I have put links to my affiliates in the description box as well. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free, and Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. So check them out if you feel called to do so. If you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Gemini, I'm going to do a usual check-in, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? And then a projected potential outcome. And I say potential, guys, tying into what I said, because I infuse manifesting consciousness, universal law into everything on this channel. And therefore, my readings are check-in points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Gemini, have manifested or are manifesting and selecting out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Everyone is you pushed out. You can have anyone or any version you want. Circumstances do not matter. If you would like to manifest this differently, it just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Gemini that you're being, and a reselection of your dominant thoughts and assumptions pushed out. And the outside must reflect. It's inevitable. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I like to teach a bit as I go, and also I have other content. You can check out my whole playlist on manifesting. Okay, guys, so Gemini, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's questions sometimes, I think, with this person around cooperation. Work and career could be playing into it. Literally work, 8 of Pentacles, as I was saying that. They want to work through whatever seems to be causing an issue with cooperation. And also maybe, like I said, work could be a massive focus. So let's take a look, Gemini, at what's going on with this person. The Sun card, happiness and joy. So, you know, Ace of Swords, clarity, honesty, a plan, maybe a plan about coming together and cooperating, working through maybe any issues to do with like whether or not there's balance and cooperation. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This could be a person you've been connected to for a while. It looks like a serious energy. Some of you are in a commitment with this person, or there is a long-term goal, okay? You also could have a person that's very focused on career and long-term vision, okay? So the Judgment card, yeah. This could also be revival. The Judgment card's like revival, resurrection. So if work and career has been a massive thing, and that kind of seems to be a factor in why like there's been lack of cooperation when it comes to like the connection, they want to work on the connection with you. The Judgment card would also be about, you know, maybe making a decision and a plan about the way forward, okay? We do have the 5 of Cups in the reverse. Some of you, you know, there might have been some issues between the two of you around banding together and cooperating. And so there's like maybe some losses there. And this could be the revival. I'm not getting a heavy 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups can be regret, but like, I don't really feel like there's heavy regret. I mean, this could just be about, you know, maybe you've had a tiff. There can be like clashes about cooperating with one another, you know? I mean, Ace of Swords is literally communication. There's a lot to do with getting very clear, maybe on the long-term goal. Ace of Swords, Sun card. Yeah, the Strength card. Oh, and we've got the 3 of Pentacles now in the upright. So, you know, working together, you've got a confident person. It could also be a person that's working very much like on having confidence in their career, in their long-term goals, but also wanting to work on the strength of the connection and cooperate with you, okay, Gemini? So I like that energy. We've got strong Leo here with the Strength card and the Sun card, and we've got Scorpio energy. So we've got 3 of Pentacles and the King of Cups, Gemini, see? Can't make it up. So not all my readings are like this. It's just like the energy of that I pick up, that I channel. So we do have a King of Cups, and then we've got a Lover's card in the reverse. Now this is about Are we on the same page? Is this mutual for some of you? Because Lovers card, Gemini, is you. It's duality, okay? So it's also decisions. So this is about choosing and making a plan for the long-term vision, okay? I'm not seeing this as choices in other people, okay, but this is about cooperation on the long-term goal. We have Two of Cups right after that. So this is a relationship. This is a soul connection. This is, can we be on the same page? Harmony, okay? And losses and regrets. So maybe the clash, because Strength card, the shadow of that can be ego clashes. So maybe there's been a bit of that between the two of you, a bit of push-pull in terms of like, it's my way, it's my way, it's my way. You know what I mean? That's like where I get like the cooperation thing. But I'm not really getting like an egotistical type of a person, you know? So it could be that the challenge to the strength of the connection is, you know, making that plan or just getting it all out on the table about what the plan is for the future. Some of you are connected to this person through the same network or career or something like that. But, you know, King of Cups is a lover. And there's a lot of good stuff here. Now, Gemini, you've manifested all of it, okay? So if there's anything we want to tweak, even their thoughts and their assumptions and their behaviors, it's not mind control, it's not manipulation, it's all just you pushed out there, your mirror. So we'll get to you next and see what you think and feel, but this is pretty good, okay? What else do we need to know about that Lovers card? Yeah, I said clashes so many times. Now, some of you, this is like, are we on the same page? Are we speaking the same language? It's a challenge sometimes, like, are we, Lovers card, you know, this can be challenges to self-love. So that can be where the ego clashes can come in, okay? And, you know, maybe there's actually been clashing with words that they want to get past. Ace of Swords. Let's talk it out. Let's cooperate, because Five of Cups is like maybe regret, spilt cups. This could also be, you know, that this person might have, when you clash with one another, they've had losses in their past, and there's a story there around like not being enough or not being lovable, not loving themselves or valuing themselves. I mean, they're coming up as a strong, confident person, but maybe the dynamic between the two of you. And guys, if you want to check out my free guide that I've linked in the description box of the video, it's a guide for you manifesting your specific person, shifting dynamics in a connection, lifting your self-concept, getting out of any clashing hot and cold loops that you keep experiencing, because it's all you pushed out. So the guide is to help you get yourself back into your God power, recognize that it's you, and actually build up your self-concept and then shift any dynamic, okay, to have the most preferable version. So check it out if you want to. But this is like, yeah, coming out of any clashing and tensions, and any questions around, is the love mutual? Because it looks to me like the love is very, for them, they love you, okay? So cooperation, teamwork. Now, let me see how you're feeling, Gemini. Maybe it's you that's not sure. You're in duality. I mean, really, they are just going to be a reflection of what you think and assume, or maybe you do assume this person loves you, but sometimes there's clashes with communication. If that's the case, Gemini, then you would just need to say, we've had a perfect relationship. We're totally on the same page. They want the same things. I don't know, you literally can push out anything. Select whatever you like. We've got Six of Pentacles. So this is about reciprocity, okay? Six of Pentacles. This could really be a lot to do with work and career being a factor. Six of Pentacles, maybe you feel like you want more support, or there's been clashing around feeling supported by one another. Let's have a look how you feel, Gemini, about this person. Let's see, Four of Cups. Okay, Four of Cups. Are you disappointed in some kind of a way, Gemini? I don't know. Queen of Wands, attraction, chemistry, Four of Swords. What are you processing, Gemini? Maybe clashing or tensions you have, or maybe you're trying to consider if this is what you want, okay? That's fine. All right, or if you question if you're what this person wants, then you need to dominantly, because if you sometimes think so and sometimes don't, that could cause the clash, because Four of Cups can be a rejection wound, guys. So that's easily fixable. No, I'm all that they want. They do, but if you're feeling like you're going in and out or flip-flopping, or you feel triggered or fearful and then you have fights, then you just need to, there's only you, no one to change but self, Gemini, and the outside's going to conform. They will conform for you and also shift your dominant thoughts and assumptions about them. Of course they love me. Of course I'm all they want. Of course, and we have the best communication. Our relationship is perfect. I always have the best relationships, okay? You have maybe a rejection wound, or you feel like there's a little bit of a theme going on around not feeling good enough or something like that, then maybe they mutually might feel that you're not kind of reciprocating, and then you have a clash. I don't know. We've got 2 of Wands and then the 9 of Pentacles, sorry, that came out together, and then we've got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so some of you, I don't know, look, some of you, there's questions here around feeling like this is stable, feeling secure. I mean, Queen of Pentacles in the upright, that's secure and feeling nurtured. Some of you also, like the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, that's the shadow, like you need to nurture yourself. Not that this person can't nurture you, but there's something about you actually like giving to yourself and loving and appreciating yourself and feeling secure within yourself. This could also be about finances, etc., because the 9 of Pentacles is coming up. So maybe you feel like you're carrying a big load. There's a lot of self-focus. There's a focus on career, you know, attraction and chemistry, but this is very independent energy as well. Some of you are entrepreneurs, or you're trying to work through financial issues. Some of you maybe, you know, 4 of Cups, you're disappointed, you want this person to be more supportive, because I saw that 6 of Pentacles, right? Now, this person seems to be having a plan, they have a long-term vision. If you want this person to dote on you, spoil on you, prioritize you, then you have to select version with consciousness and the imagination, not yell and get angry. We're not manipulating that version of a person, we're shifting our concept of self and how we see them. No, they spoil me. No, they prioritize me. Oh, they're so supportive, etc. Because you feel like you're not sure about the plan forward. Some of you, maybe you question if you do really want to be committed to this. Okay. Some of you, you know, you may fear, because look, the 5 of Cups is in the reverse. This person might have had losses in their past when it comes to commitments. We have 2 Queens on the table. I don't think this person is not committed to you, or like not loyal. But some of you, you know, you might feel this sort of energy of like, is this person really solid with me? Because like you might have a story that this person is like cautious with commitment or holds back in some kind of a way because they were committed to someone before, and now maybe you question, are you getting everything? Because this person could come across maybe as focused on self as well, career, etc. But it doesn't look to me like this person is effing around or playing with other options. It's just like, this is a story. So they're going to morph into a story that you have about self. So if you have a story that you either will not get, you don't get the ones you want, or you don't get the full commitment, or you're not fully chosen, or you're not a priority, or you're not loved, or you're not recognized, or you're not seen or heard, then they're going to morph into that. Okay, so here, there's a rejection wound here. You definitely probably don't doubt that there's attraction. Some of you, you're not sure if there is a plan on the way forward. This person seems to want to clarify and have a plan on the way forward, but sometimes maybe fights and clashes get in the way. So you can put an end to that. Easy, Gemini. Rescript it, rewrite it. There's a 4 of Swords. That's a pause energy. Let's see why you have that. What's this pause all about? 7 of Wands, because of defensiveness. And some of you also are considering, do you want to persist with this? You're not sure. Maybe you're questioning, is this what satisfies you? That's fine. I mean, maybe the version that has played out, that's why moment by moment, guys, we can shift. We don't need to hold people dominantly in the assumption that it's like that. If you want change, every version is available, okay? So you can watch my last couple of videos in my playlist on Law of Assumption. That explains a lot about that. Infinite realities, infinite versions. Also, all we have is the present moment. So stop carrying any perceptions of old, you know, of things with a person, and that's old states and identities that we're shifting all the time, okay? And thoughts and assumptions. So, but there's a defensive energy. There's also like persist or not. Some of you might be taking a small break or a breather from this person at the moment because there's been some kind of clash. We have 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, so you want to come out of the cold. This is also something to do with there being a rest. Maybe there's been financial losses or issues in that department and the focus is very on that. Yeah, there's burdens. And I think it's like career. Okay, Gemini, for most of you. So, you know, don't doubt the love regardless. Guys, either way, if you have a desire, everything flows through you. It is you. You are everything. Check out my last video. So your desire is done from the moment that you've made the decision. If you want to feel safe, secure, loved, adored, and have it all with this person, they want it too, or it wouldn't occur to you, but you need to just stick to that end and hold them dominantly in that perfect version, ideal version, because you're perfection. So change story of self. If there's issues to do with career being a thing, then just say, you know, we're both thriving, our relationship is perfect. If you want to manifest money, guys, you can look into other coaches and content creators that teach about that. I focus on love here, but it all applies the same way. I'm abundant, I'm so successful, money is flowing, we're both thriving, whatever. Even on this check-in, guys, which again, moment by moment, shiftable. They want to get clear with you. There's a resurrection, maybe after there's been a pause, maybe where there's been clashing or misunderstandings. They want to be loving with you. They feel like it's a nice connection. There's relationship energy. There's some clashes around feeling lovable or enough. You might feel the same. We don't need to worry about them healing their issues to do with being enough. You just need to select a version of you that knows that you're enough and you're loved, and project out that they absolutely think the same about you, and that, etc. guys, seriously. Okay, so Gemini, what do they want over the next, you know, couple of weeks, but essentially it's just in this moment. Let's have a look. Okay, watching, looking, perception, stalking, talking, talking more. There's something about clarity. Okay. Now, watching, looking, I mean, they could first of all very much like looking at you. You're coming up like a Queen of Wands, which is very sexy. And then we've got old school, okay, outdated thinking, conditioning. This person could be very, very traditional, old school, right? So they're very focused on long-term goals, long-term vision. There's also replaying events over in head. If you've had a fight or something or a clashing, they're kind of going over it and they want to clarify and talk through things, okay? What else do they want, Gemini? Okay, shock, transformation with, okay, what did I say? Something between the two of you has triggered this thing, self-worth and value. Now, they're still your mirror, even though they're not a robot, but like you'll get a different version. You don't have to wait for them to heal their self-worth issues. They are a mirror to you. So you might have self-worth issues, fine, that's what you need to deal with. But then if you think that this person reacts or whatever, I mean, yes, you might have triggered something in them, or there's something about self-appreciation. So we've got the strength card and the confidence card here, and they want to talk through things with you. So to save yourself time and pain and shit of going round and round or repeating any fighting or whatever it is, or waiting for them to get over some issue, you just need to go to your end. They're not going anywhere, Gemini. There's talking, there's like recognizing that there's an issue here that needs to be healed or looked at, or that, you know, self-worth issues are coming up. But you can absolutely, like I said, shift moment by moment. Don't hold on to resentments of what was said or done or how things have shown up before. It's a perception from one state, and we shift that all the time. So guys, check out my free guide if you want. It's linked in the description box if you want to get on your way and really integrate a bit of what I've been talking about. I really hope that it helped some of you, and I intend that it did. And I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm going to check in with you in 2 weeks' time.